This report is based on footage published on YouTube that documents a formal state ceremony at Windsor Castle, where King Charles III of the United Kingdom and German President Frank-Walter Steinmeier conduct an inspection of a guard of honor. The video captures a moment that is deeply rooted in diplomatic tradition and ceremonial protocol, presenting a visual narrative that combines history, symbolism, and personal presentation within the framework of modern international relations. From the opening moments of the footage, the setting itself establishes a powerful sense of continuity and formality. Windsor Castle, with its centuries-old stone walls and expansive ceremonial grounds, functions not merely as a location but as a symbol of institutional endurance. The carefully arranged military formation, the measured pace of the ceremony, and the disciplined silence surrounding the event all reinforce the gravity of the occasion. The camera frames the scene in a way that highlights symmetry and order, drawing the viewer's attention to the precise coordination that defines state rituals of this nature. At the center of the ceremony stands King Charles III, whose presence is marked by composure and restraint. His choice of attire immediately reflects an adherence to traditional royal fashion codes. He wears a dark, tailored suit that emphasizes structure and balance rather than modern experimentation. The fit of the suit suggests careful craftsmanship, with clean lines and a classic silhouette that avoids trends and instead reinforces timelessness. This approach to fashion aligns closely with the role of the monarch as a figure of continuity rather than change. The color selection plays a critical role in shaping the visual impression. Dark tones dominate the ensemble, projecting seriousness and authority while allowing the ceremonial elements to remain prominent. The crisp white shirt beneath the jacket creates a subtle contrast that enhances the formality of the look without drawing attention away from the overall composition. The tie, conservative in both pattern and color, functions as a stabilizing element, completing the outfit with understated precision. Footwear, though rarely the focal point of such events, contributes quietly to the overall image. The polished formal shoes reflect attention to detail and respect for protocol, reinforcing the idea that nothing in a royal appearance is accidental. Every visible element of King Charles's attire appears deliberately chosen to communicate respect for tradition, the dignity of the office, and the importance of the diplomatic moment. Standing alongside him, President Frank-Walter Steinmeier presents a similarly formal and disciplined appearance. His dark suit mirrors the tone established by the host monarch, creating visual cohesion between the two leaders. This coordination is not coincidental. In diplomatic contexts, such harmony in dress serves to visually reinforce equality and mutual respect. President Steinmeier's attire reflects European diplomatic norms, prioritizing professionalism and neutrality over personal expression. As the two leaders proceed with the inspection of the Guard of Honor, their restrained clothing contrasts sharply with the ceremonial uniforms of the soldiers. The Guard's vibrant colors, precise formations, and traditional military dress provide a vivid backdrop against which the leader's understated fashion stands out. This contrast enhances the symbolic hierarchy of the scene, distinguishing ceremonial function from executive authority while uniting them within a shared national and diplomatic purpose. The movement of King Charles during the inspection further strengthens the visual narrative. His posture remains upright and composed, his pace steady and deliberate. These physical cues amplify the message conveyed by his clothing, transforming fashion into an extension of body language. Authority, in this context, is expressed not through dominance or display, but through calm confidence and familiarity with ritual. The YouTube format through which this ceremony is shared adds an important contemporary dimension. Unlike traditional state events that were once witnessed only by select audiences, this inspection is accessible to viewers around the world. High-definition video captures subtle details, including fabric textures, facial expressions, and minor gestures, all of which contribute to the viewer's interpretation of the event. In this digital environment, fashion becomes a key element of visual storytelling, shaping perceptions instantly and across cultures. For international audiences, the attire of King Charles III serves as a visual shorthand for British royal identity. It communicates stability, continuity, and respect for established norms. In an era where rapid change often defines public life, Such consistency can be interpreted as reassuring. The monarch's fashion choices signal that while the world evolves, certain traditions remain firmly anchored. President Steinmeier's presence and appearance reinforce this narrative of continuity through cooperation. His attire reflects a shared understanding of the gravity of the occasion and the importance of presenting a unified front. Together, the two leaders demonstrate how visual alignment through fashion can subtly enhance diplomatic messaging, reinforcing partnership without the need for verbal emphasis. The ceremonial inspection itself unfolds with deliberate precision. Each step, pause, and gesture follows a prescribed sequence, reinforcing the sense that this is a ritual refined over generations. Fashion, within this structure, operates as both uniform and symbol. It differentiates roles while maintaining cohesion, allowing viewers to intuitively understand the hierarchy and purpose of the event. King Charles's fashion, in particular, exemplifies a philosophy that prioritizes symbolism over spectacle. Unlike modern celebrity culture, where clothing often seeks to challenge norms or attract attention, royal fashion is designed to affirm continuity and legitimacy. The absence of bold experimentation is itself a statement, suggesting confidence in tradition rather than a need for reinvention. The global visibility of the event through YouTube also transforms the ceremony into a form of soft power. Images of composed leadership, disciplined ceremony, and respectful diplomacy circulate widely, shaping international perceptions. In this context, clothing becomes part of a broader communication strategy, reinforcing national identity and institutional credibility. As the inspection concludes, the lasting impression conveyed by the footage is one of order and mutual respect. The leaders' restrained fashion choices support the solemnity of the occasion, allowing the ceremony's symbolic meaning to remain central. The visual harmony between setting, attire, and movement creates a cohesive narrative that transcends language barriers. Ultimately, the YouTube video offers more than documentation of a diplomatic visit. It presents a carefully curated visual experience in which tradition, fashion, and statecraft intersect. Through tailored suits, disciplined posture, and deliberate restraint, King Charles III and President Frank-Walter Steinmeier communicate values of stability, cooperation, and respect. For viewers around the world, the footage stands as a reminder that in the realm of international diplomacy, appearance is never incidental. Clothing functions as a silent but powerful language, conveying messages about identity, authority, and continuity. In this ceremony at Windsor Castle, fashion does not merely accompany diplomacy. It actively shapes how the event is perceived, remembered, and understood in the